Ah, bullshit, Jenny. Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by. This time I'm coming at you with a short video with some news that I just recently found out from Friday the 13th franchise.com. Apparently, on Friday, January 13th of this year, 2023, La La Land Records is going to be releasing Friday the 13th Part 2, the Ultimate Cut CD soundtrack. Some of you might be familiar with this release. They released, I think it was late 2021, I believe. I think I got it early 2022. This is the Friday the 13th, the Ultimate Cut CD soundtrack released by La La Land Records that purported to have been sourced from newly discovered recordings and also features never before heard cues and things like that. I did a review on this one if you want to know my thoughts on this release, Friday the 13th, the Ultimate Cut CD soundtrack from La La Land Records. So apparently they've also recently discovered the original recordings of the soundtrack from Friday the 13th Part 2, which makes me wonder if they're going to conveniently discover the original recordings for Part 3, 4, and 5 in the coming years. Looking at the page from Friday the 13th franchise.com, we see that this CD is sourced from the original recordings, unreleased material in previous soundtracks, material never used in the film, and the CD is also restored, remixed, and remastered in stereo. And just like with the Ultimate Cut release soundtrack for the first film, a batch of the first orders will be autographed by Harry Manfredini. As we can see here, autographs are available while supplies last and are not guaranteed. This exciting limited edition soundtrack goes on sale Friday, January 13th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to visit lalalandrecords.com to get this historic release. So I don't think there's a pre-order. I think you pretty much have to go there right around that time or as close around that time as you can to order it. I'll definitely be going there to sample, hopefully, they usually have like little MP3 samples of stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to sample some unreleased bits and see if it warrants my purchase. I think if it's like the same price as the first CD for the Ultimate Cut, maybe I can just go for it, but if it's more expensive, we'll have to think about it. But this is the cover art. Honestly, not loving the cover art that much. I don't know why they can't simply just use like the original theatrical poster, or I don't know, maybe that's some kind of copyright issues, I would imagine, with the original theatrical poster. But I think the cover art leaves a lot to be desired in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I guess CD is more about the audio than the cover. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you think about the cover. Kind of underwhelming in my opinion, so time will tell whether or not I end up getting this release. If I do end up getting it, you can be sure I'll stop on by to do a review of the CD. I guess that pretty much does it for this little bit of Friday the 13th Part 2 soundtrack news. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, we'll catch you on the next video.